basically, I'm just gonna come out with it because now I'm getting confused trying to say this. The person who scammed me is my best friend's sister, one of my best friend's sister. She wasn't gonna send the tickets unless I apologized to her first. And I was like, haha, you're having a laugh. I gave you money to buy me tickets to Nigeria. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't watch how bored I'm looking at the moment. I just got a new wig, so I'm gonna like install that in a sec, but I just thought I'd say hi, show you guys a little bit of my place because I was putting up my Christmas decorations yesterday. So I've got quite a few lights up. How cute! It is Christmas season. You can see a little bit of my tree there. I just used my phone. I don't think I'm gonna get a Christmas tree because my place is so small. I've just got like some little fairy lights in this little pot here, which is so cute. Got quite a few lights up there as well. I've got quite a few Christmas baubles all over the place. I'm gonna light that candle as well. And yeah, this is my tree. I've got some Christmas baubles on it and lights there. But yeah, looking very Christmassy. I don't know why, but I just felt like I was gonna... I just dropped my phone. Please do not be broken. Oh, thank God the screen's not broken. Thank you, Jesus. Let me see if I can put my camera here. Because if I can. Hey guys, so yeah, I've had to sit down because had my other lens on and that was kept auto-focusing. It was driving me mad. But yeah, I just wanted to chat to you guys while I install my new wig from Klaiyi hair, and it's going to basically be kind of like an update on the scam video. You guys know, like about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months now, I did a video about... Oh, let's put this on, let's see what we think. That looks alright. But we're gonna need to customize it. I love the curls. Like, I swear, body wave is definitely my favorite hair like texture. Oh yes, it's full, it's bouncy, it's light, smells good too, doesn't smell processed. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, I talked to you guys about what happened after that lady scammed me out of money. I'm going to be a bit more honest and transparent than I was the first time, because it has gotten a little bit deeper and we're just going to have to like be real, because yeah, I'm kind of like in my feelings a little bit, not even going to lie to you. This lighting's looking a bit whack, hold on. I'm in my feelings a little bit, but yes, let's get started on this hair. So what you need to know is that this hair is 24 inches. It's from Klaiyi hair. Of course, it will be linked to my description box so you guys can check it out. But I'm quickly going to lay and install it because tonight's actually date night, but we're not doing a date night get ready with me video. I've got a friend coming over in a bit. We're gonna cook and then I'm gonna have to get ready for date night, so it'll be good that my hair is already good to go. But I just got the wig. All I've done so far is put makeup under it, but what I'm gonna do is kind of reset the curls. They look pretty good to me anyway, but there's quite a lot of flyaways at the top from, I guess, how it was packaged. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of water and conditioner through this and then I'm gonna get started. But okay, so basically, what is the tea? What happened a few months ago was that basically, I remember saying to you guys that it was actually a friend of a friend that scammed me, but it's actually a lot deeper than that, and it's a lot closer to home than I think I led you guys to believe, because, you know, like, I just don't want to, you know, come at anybody that is that close to me, but yeah, it is very close to me, way closer than just like a friend of a friend. But kind of the reason why I don't really, like, I'm never going to come out and be like, oh, this person, you know, put like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But I know the person's watching, so hey boo, how you doing? But one thing, reasons I'm like, okay, well, I'm not really like gonna hold back or anything, is because I know this person that referred me to the person that scammed me is actually now going around telling people that I'm very close to, telling my best friends that I'm a liar, that everything I said was a lie. And I'm like, hang on a second, how can you know it's a lie when you never even once bothered to pick up the phone and call me, you know, to ask me what's happened? Like, I know she heard the person that scams me side of the story, they're extremely close. Let's just say that they're very, very close. I know she heard their side of the story, and obviously because of how close they are, there is going to be a temptation to believe that. But I feel like you would call me, because me and you, like we're not strangers, we're not just friends. Like, you would call me to find out what's up, especially when I called you, you know, and tried to speak to you to try and sort out this matter, and you were like, you're busy, this and that is going on. And now you're going about telling people that are very good friends of mine, people that I've got really good relationships with, that I'm a liar. I don't think so. Basically, after I kind of like, I'm calling the cops, I'm going to the police, like I'm going to report you for fraud, yada yada yada, things obviously went left. She ended up blocking me. And I was like, right, that's it. I reported it to my bank. They reported her bank. And like, we started the process with my bank to try and reclaim back the money. And I also reported what had happened to the police. And my sister then got involved because it was now the weekend. And we were all meant to fly out on Monday. My sister was like the only one who hadn't paid. Let me put a parting in. My sister was like the only one who hadn't paid fully for her ticket. So I'd paid a £50 deposit at this point to secure my sister's ticket. All the other tickets should have been paid for. At this point, the lady who scammed me had all the money bar my sister's. So in the end, as I said, she ended up giving me half of the money back. So it was like £700 that I basically never got back from her. So that's kind of like the amount that's in contention. She kept £700 of my money. There is something wrong. That is so much better. I knew there was something wrong with the lens and like why it was like so glary, but I think because it's been like so wet and rainy, the lens at the back was quite condensated, but I fixed that now, so hopefully you guys can see me in HD and whatnot. So at this point, this lady's giving me back half the money. I reported her to the police. She's blocked me. She's refusing to give me back the other half. She's saying they've already paid for 2 tickets on God knows what airline, on God knows what dates. Absolutely nothing that was agreed between her and I. And she's telling this person who referred me to her, like an extremely good friend of mine, she's telling her that I never paid the full money. I owe her money. That's why she's not giving me tickets. Or actually, she was saying she sent me tickets. She sent it to me days ago. I was like refreshing my inbox, searching everywhere. I'm like, is this bitch crazy? Like, there is nothing. I actually thought I was the one going crazy. I was like, there is nothing in my inbox. What is this woman chatting about? Just lying from, you know, each side of her mouth. The weekend, it's about Friday, no, it's Saturday now. Saturday, my sister's like the only one who basically didn't lose her money. So she's kind of cool. So she's like, she's going to text her and just try and resolve everything a bit more amicably, because obviously things between me and this woman had gotten very heated. So my sister was like, look, she's already got her own ticket elsewhere. Let her try and see if she can't resolve it. You know, so my sister's speaking to her and she's trying to placate her and just saying like, yeah, I know what Mimi can be like. She's very hot-tempered. My sister's like apologizing. My sister's like sending me all the messages via WhatsApp to be like, this girl's like, you know, she's like, I'm just telling her what she wants to hear to basically get our brother's tickets. You know, long ass messages. She's basically giving her this whole story about how the guy who bought the tickets is now not talking to her, how I'm the one who didn't know what my dates were. Lies upon lies upon lies about absolutely everything. And bearing in mind that my sister has seen my phone, I'm with my sister's seen my phone, my sister's seen the messages, everything that's been agreed between me and this woman. So my sister's like, yeah, I know you're trying to help, I know you were like just literally just listening to this woman's lies for like the whole day. My sister's calling her as well, messaging her, you know, she's like, okay, I'm gonna send the tickets. My sister's calling her, messaging her, she's taking hours to respond. Obviously we still like, we don't know what's going on at this point. So it's like the end of Saturday now. My sister's getting frustrated. The girl stopped responding. She stopped picking up. I think one of her last messages is like, I'm not sending you the tickets. Meanwhile, she was telling this friend of mine that she's already sent me the tickets via email, you know, and she hadn't, like, she literally hadn't. Now she was telling my sister that she wasn't going to send the tickets unless I apologized to her first. And I was like, haha, you're having a laugh. I gave you money to buy me tickets to Nigeria. You went and bought completely the wrong thing agreed upon. Like, you went out on your own and bought complete nonsense. And instead of you being like, you know, I'm sorry, I fucked up, here's your ticket or here's your money back, you're now like, well, I'm gonna ransom these tickets and I'm not gonna give it to her unless she apologizes. So my sister's like, you know, I apologize on behalf of her, I apologize on behalf of Mimi, I apologize on behalf of, you know, my whole family. We're all begging you, like, please help us out. We all need to get to Nigeria. My sister's like really trying to be the peacekeeper, you know, and this girl's like entertaining it, but at the same time not actually giving anything away. So my sister was like, okay, well, if you say you sent this email to Mimi, send it to me as well. She's like, get Mimi to send it to you, because you haven't sent me nothing. She's like literally running us around in circles. Okay, well, I'll send something if Mimi apologizes. Okay, Mimi's never going to do that. Don't even get it twisted. My sister apologized on behalf of the whole family. Did she send anything? So my sister started to clock on that this woman was actually just taking the piss and like was literally just lying through her teeth. She didn't have any tickets, was actually just giving us the runaround. You know, my sister, and she was trying to say as well that the ticket prices were higher than what I paid. Like, you know, I just can't even keep up with the lies. Like, I couldn't keep up with the lies. So she was now trying to say that I hadn't even paid enough money. Like, I knew my sister had only paid £50 off of her ticket, so there was like maybe another £450 owed there. But this woman was now trying to say that there was an additional like £500 on top of that that was owed because the ticket prices were more than what I thought they were. So more than the price she'd given me initially. She went and out tried to tell me that what she'd bought was actually more than what she'd quoted me, so I owed her more money. I'm like, who sent you to go buy useless tickets? Did I send you to buy these tickets? Now you want me to give you like what? How much? So she was now trying to say that like my sister, like, I owed her like another £500 or something. So my sister was like, okay, so let's say Mimi owes you £500. You say you've bought 2 tickets. You know, you have enough money, £700. You have enough money for at least one of the tickets that she's paid for, that Mimi has paid for. You know, give us one of those tickets. Let us see that something has actually been purchased, and we will give you the difference. We will give you whatever else we owe you for the second ticket. If we can have just a little bit of proof that you have actually purchased these tickets, we will. And this was like Sunday at this point, so we're meant to fly the next day. If you have any proof, just give us what you have, just so we like a little bit more peace of mind that tickets have actually been purchased, and we will give you the rest of the money. Excuses this. Did she produce any tickets? Absolutely not. At the end, my sister just sent her like a rant at the end and just like, you're very unreasonable. At the end of the day, I know you're the one that's lying. We have given you every opportunity to give us at least one of these tickets that we have paid for. We have given you every opportunity to produce one single reference number to show that these tickets have actually been bought and purchased or whatever. You've not been able to produce anything, and you're now trying to ransom my entire family over an apology from Mimi. My sister was absolutely fuming. I was just like, I'm glad, I'm thankful that she at least tried, but you know, like I already knew this girl wasn't serious. She'd given me the runaround, the complete runaround for a week. So I knew this girl wasn't serious. She was a complete liar. An apology? Chad, you must be tripping. So my sister basically gave up. The next day we all got on our flights and flew to Nigeria with the additional tickets that I'd purchased. Literally I was literally already on board the plane, checked in. She obviously unblocks me in order to send me 2 tickets. She unblocks me and sends me 2 tickets to go to Nigeria for the next day. And I was just like, too late. I took a selfie of myself on the plane. I was like, too little, too late. You know, we'll see you in court. So that was that. Now, the day I got back from Nigeria, I filed a lawsuit straight away. Like, I'm going to get my money back from this woman. That looks good, doesn't it? I haven't even laid it down yet. Might not even have to. It's looking pretty good. And there's baby hairs in here. Let me just trim the baby hairs. And then we'll see how we're getting on. Yeah, so the day I got back from Nigeria, I filed a lawsuit online. I had to pay like £60 to file a lawsuit against her. Luckily, like, I knew her name. I searched all over the internet to find her full address. So I found that shit and she got served. So she was given like 2 weeks to respond. She failed to respond. So I've filed a... Bear with me. I filed for the judge to give a judgment in the absence of her response. So basically, it's only my word that the judge is going to have, but that's the effing truth, you know. And obviously the evidence, all the screenshots, everything that was written down. The good thing is, like, none of this was over the phone with this girl. Everything was written down via WhatsApp. So like all the screenshots, everything is, you know, I have it. So the court hasn't requested any evidence of me yet, but I'm just waiting to hear back from the courts. So that's what you guys have been asking for, a little update. Basically, she failed to respond. I gave her like, I only have to give her 2 weeks, but I gave her about a month to respond. She failed to respond. So now I'm waiting for the courts to make a judgment. I'm hoping they're going to make a judgment in my favor, because my bank wasn't able to reclaim the money from her bank. So, and then the police avenue, I just didn't really want to go down that route, like going to like frauds and scams, because end of the day, I don't know, it just didn't sit right with my spirit to do that. If I can get my money back, which is literally all I want, if I can get my money back, then like good luck to her in her life. I personally will never make that mistake again. But a good friend of mine, like, who knows like, basically the person, I'm just gonna come out with it because now I'm getting confused trying to say this. The person who scammed me is my best friend's sister, one of my best friend's sister that scammed me. So basically, one of my best friends came over the other day, another of my best friends came over the other day, and she was like, this our other best friend, she's like, she's been saying this about you. She's basically said that you're lying. She was like, basically going around telling everybody that I'm lying, telling everybody to go watch my scam video, you know, and saying that she can't believe that I did that to her. She can't believe that I wouldn't call her first. She can't believe I'd report her sister to the police, yada yada yada. And I'm just like, look, here's my phone, read it for yourself. And like, she was like, my best friend who was over was like, well, yeah, you're right. Like, after I watched your video, I knew that it didn't all add up. And I was like, yeah, like, whatever story she's telling, like, you know, here's the hard facts. And my friend saw the text message and I was like, look, like, you're actually being quite polite. I was being polite because it is my best friend's sister. Like, I didn't want that relationship to be ruined, even though I'm pretty much sure it's ruined now. I didn't want that relationship to be ruined. You know, I was being super polite. Even when things had gone wrong, I was like, look, just give me the guy who's done this, who's made this mistake. I choose to believe he's the one that made the mistake with the booking. Give me his details and I will contact him directly. She absolutely refused to give me anybody else's details. I'm like, well, if it's only you I have to kick off at and try and get my money back from, it's you I'm gonna kick off at, darling. So, you know, I was trying to be polite. Anyway, my best friend saw everything and she was like, yeah, 100% everything you've said in that video is 100% accurate. It's all written down. You can't lie about, like, you can't fake these messages. You can't lie about that. So it's all there, but it just really pissed me off that, like, one of my best friends, and I think it did affect me for quite a while. Like, I've been feeling quite down about stuff, and like, obviously losing that amount of money, £700 is no joke, especially when you're self-employed and like you don't have a guaranteed income, you know. So I'm actually going back to work. I'm going back to work just like a little short-term over the holidays gig. I'm going to be working over Christmas for just like 4 weeks, but it's necessary now. It probably wouldn't have been necessary if I had that money, but I can't, like, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't take the risk that my mortgage is gonna not be paid 1 month or whatever, so I have to go back to work. I have to make that money back and a bit more as well. But it just annoys me that, like, I trusted somebody that my best friend recommended to me, it's her family. I got completely screwed over. You know, I lost £700, and then this person is now bad mouthing me to our mutual friends. And it's not just this one friend, like, she's literally bad mouthing me to multiple people. And I'm not here for it. Like, you know, you have something to say, darling, say it to my face. Like, I've sent you messages, you've ignored each of them. So if you have anything to say it to my face. I called you, you didn't answer. I sent you several messages when this thing was happening. So don't make out now that, like, you know, I didn't have the courtesy to come to you. I came to you, you had other things that were more important. But don't call me a liar, especially when you never took the time to even call me and find out what happened. So that's kind of what happened. Like, my sister was so angry. I was just like, girl, you know how I feel. You know, I haven't got my money back yet, but I do have a job, so over Christmas I will be working to earn that money back and make sure that all my bills are paid. Thank you, Jesus. But I'm still hoping that the courts will give me the money. Even if they rule in my favor, I still have to then pay more money to enforce that ruling. So it's going to be a lot of money spent before hopefully I end up getting my money back. But that's the update so far, guys. So the hair is pretty much done. I haven't even laid it, but it hasn't really needed laying. Like, it's quite flat at the moment. Let me zhuzh. Let's give it a bit of zhuzh. I know it's lifting up here, but that's just because I'm pulling it up. Okay, and then let's just see if we can't just brush these. Let me put a bit of mousse on. So guys, the mousse is going to dry now. This is the hair. I haven't even like laid it with like any hairspray or any glue. I've just like put a bit of mousse through it and then trimmed the baby hairs and obviously put the parting in, and we're looking kind of cute. So don't forget, you guys can check out the hair from Klaiyi Hair. It will be linked directly in my description box. Holiday season's coming up, lots of parties, so yeah, get yourself a new wig, something that looks cute and whatnot. But that's my little update. Yeah, it's affected me definitely, the money, but most importantly that relationship, because that's my best friend. But at the same time, you know, it's money. It's a lot of money. It's not a little amount of money. And you know, I haven't lied once. You know, I'm a very honest person. I haven't lied once in all of this, and I won't be called a liar by anybody, especially behind my back and especially to my closest friends. So yeah, that's my update. I'm adjusting me, looking good, I'm feeling good. Make sure you subscribe before you go, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Hey.